What's up, family? I'm Mike.
And I'm Shelby.
Welcome to our channel.
On our grind. So we want to go back to the last video because the last video was kind of, explaining a lot,
Right.
what we went through. And it was kind of, difficult for us to, talk about it again.
Yeah, go back.
Yeah. So we went back and we want to tell you guys it wasn't all bad. There were some good, very good times, but we want to be a lesson for you guys in the future. If you're ever thinking about opening up a business or buying somebody else's business in the coffee industry or otherwise. So these are our top 5 pros and cons. We're gonna regarding the business, and we're gonna start off with the cons.
All right. So this is the 5 cons that we have.
Yeah. So the first one is location. So you need to research the history of the town. That's very important, and the demographics before making an investment in any business, not just the coffee business, but in any business.
Because had we done that first, I don't know if we would have opened a business there.
Yeah.
In that town, had we, just kind of searched the area.
Right.
So that was a learning experience for us.
Yeah.
To do that.
And I would say go into each store that is on the same street as the business that you're trying to open, and see if what do you feel when you walk into those stores.
Right.
Had we done that, it would have been a hard no.
Right.
A hard no.
Right.
So that's that one. The second one is purchasing someone else's dream. So because it's actually hard and more challenging to change it around to your dream, what you envision your dream to be, because now we got to clean up your dream.
Right.
So because it didn't work out for you or you got tired of it, now we have to make it our own, and it's really more difficult to turn someone else's business around to your business. It might seem like it's cheaper, but that's just money. Mentally, it needs to be from you. It needs to be directly from your heart, and to start. And that's number 2.
All right. Number 3.
Number 3 is leasing a building instead of purchasing your own building. So you lose control and your growth development when you have petty landlords.
Yeah. So when you have, you have landlords, they could go up on the rent. They could, as we experienced, they come into your location because they have the keys, and what you can and can't do there, they try to, make sure that I guess you're doing it their way.
Yeah, and they actually want to make it seem like they own your business too.
Exactly.
It's just renting. You're just renting from you. You don't own the business. You can't control what we do. As long as we're doing everything legal, we don't have, a stripper pole. We're not doing any of that.
Right.
We're not selling liquor. We're doing everything that is under what we said we were going to do.
Right.
And that's it.
So it'd be better if you could just purchase the building, purchase the land and build your own. So
right.
We learned that the hard way.
Right. Con number 4. Random people attaching themselves to your business.
So what we had during that time was we were new in the area, new to the business, and they would come in and try to tell us, like, you should join this group because if you join this group, you'll be able to push the business out there to them, or join this group. So we had different people coming in, like, be on my board and be on my board, and being that like we were the only black-owned business in the town, in the city, I think they were trying to attach themselves to us to, like, to try to market us, or so they can market their business. Look who we are attached to.
Right.
So that was like, now we got tired of people coming in, like, for us to join their organization.
Right. Yeah. And the 5th one is a reliable staff. And like we said in the last video, it's very important that you have people that, actually want to work, not just say it. They actually want to work.
Right.
So.
All right. So.
On to the pros.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. Being your own boss. That just, means everything to everybody. Everybody wants to be their own boss. They can be creative as much as they want to and create your own destiny. So you write your own paycheck.
Exactly.
So that's what we truly loved about the business. You can work as hard as you want, or not as hard as you want. So it's nothing is like so demanding on you. You work harder on your own business.
You work harder because,
than actually going in as an employee. But it's a different work ethic.
Yeah.
So it's harder because you know that it's yours.
Right.
So, and nobody is telling you got to leave, you got to get laid off.
Right.
You doing your job wrong, poor performance. Nobody is coming to you doing all of that.
It's more gratifying when you doing it for yourself.
Right. The other pro is we were the first Black-owned coffee shop boutique in the city.
So we can put a staple on that.
Right. History was made.
Mm-hmm. So that was something good.
Yeah. Whether they want to say it's true or not, we know it's true.
Right.
We were the first. And probably maybe the last.
Maybe the last. I don't
have
know.
no idea. We have no idea.
It's not one there now.
Right.
We know that. So yeah.
Number 3, we learned a lot of lessons with the back office of the business. So everybody thinks, oh, you're just pouring coffee. Oh, how hard is that? And the management side and the back office side, it's a whole nother story. So we were like from HR to we were the front and the back of the whole entire business. So we had to learn, you had to get certain license to do certain things, certain insurances. We had to plan, we had to manage, hire staff, the rules and regulations of the health department, all the things that we had to do taught us lessons and, gained us more control of what we had. We didn't have, nothing was in somebody else's name. We didn't need anybody else's license or anything like that to get us through. Everything we did, we learned, we got it in our names, and that was that, because we wanted to learn the business. Anytime you are in a job, period, you should know multiple jobs, not just one job. We come from the era of we're gonna give you 120% or more. So when this person is out, I know that job. When that person is out, guess what? I know that job too. So we, in all of our jobs, all of our employment, we knew multiple jobs. And that's just who we are as a people. Number 4, networking with people. We network with people of all backgrounds. So what that did was that added growth and development to our business and to us personally. And we acquired many different business relationships and friendships stemmed from our networking. So, you can kind of get a good vibe from people when get to know them. You know that they're not trying to get something from you. It's actually, my hand washing your hand and vice versa. So it's always, who's for you and who's not for you. So, you just get that vibe. You vibe with the ones that's on the same level, and the ones that are not, you
just weed them out.
You just weed them out. You just, cut them straight off.
That's right.
Number 5 is the best part.
Yeah.
We work hard and we work together as a couple. So, being that we are a married couple and we're Black and we're married, but we wanted to inspire people as a couple, as a unit together, and represent our people. So hopefully we did that.
Yeah. So because people's like y'all together all the time, but we are, because when you marry your best friend, so you're together all the time. It's not like a dull moment, because you're in business together. You just doing everything together. So that's a plus and a benefit for us.
Right.
that we have that, you know,
and we can
that
do
bond,
that.
that friendship.
And we
yeah.
can do that because some people ask me, how, why? Because they couldn't do it with their spouse. Well,
Right.
all right then, that's cool. That's you. You know, that's you. So we know each other.
Yeah.
We like each other.
That's right.
So that's
Yeah.
that might be the key.
Yeah.
That
So
you
can
have
say,
to like the person.
You're right. I love them, but do I actually like them? You know, so
Right.
you have to love and like.
Right.
You know,
Right. So yeah.
So that's the
it's-
biggest
yeah.
benefit.
Right. It's more than a partnership. It's my best friend.
Right. There you go.
So that's it for
That's it.
this episode. We just wanted to smooth it on out.
Right.
From before, you know, I get kind of like,
Yeah.
riled up.
So yeah. We just wanted to give you those pros and cons, and
Right.
Hopefully we help somebody. You know, y'all remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel,
Right.
and all of that.
So on the next one, you guys just see what's coming next.
All right. And
But
remember, stay on your grind.